Everyone, today on Wild Facts we will talk about 8 really cool spiders. You see, you probably know that most spiders aren't insects, they're arachnids. But if you didn't know that, then there you go, they aren't. You can research more about that later. But right now, let's start. Number 1 is the jumping spider. Jumping spiders are excellent jumpers, and they have good eyesight and can judge distance pretty well. But they can't judge distance in red light, which means that if it hunts at a traffic light in, say, Japan, then the jumping spider would have trouble with the traffic because, well, it would frequently miss. In the wild, though, jumping spiders rarely miss, and they have a secure safety line in case they fall. Also, if you want to see a picture of them, then here is a picture of a jumping spider. Number 2, the golden orb weaver. The golden orb weaver has beautiful golden silk that he uses to catch its prey with. It sort of shines in the sunlight. I'll show you step by step how to make an orb weaver's web. First, the orb weaver finds a secure frame. Well, I won't make the frame, but... And now, she needs to start with a line. The first line is blown across by the wind, and it blows across straight, like this. It's kind of faint, but just draw a straight line across the top of the paper. Next, she makes a Y shape with the next strand of silk. It's not 2 pieces of silk that go down, but it's one that's bent. Then, another one goes down that one to make a real Y shape instead of a V. Then, it keeps doing more of those spokes, like in a bike tire, to end up, well, you know, like that. And then, in a spiral shape, she puts out the sticky silk. It's more light, and then the other silk that's stronger that she used for the spokes, but this is way more sticky, and it keeps going around in a spiral. Spiral here. You know, it just keeps going round and round. But then, the spider, the orb weaver, right here, she sits in the center of her web, and then a potential prey will come up to her web and get stuck. See? It gets stuck in the sticky part of the web. You're wondering how I did that? I used tape. And then, when it's stuck, the spider delivers a bite to the prey to immobilize it. And then she wraps it up with some other silk, packaging silk, just in case she gets hungry later. But if she's hungry now, then she'll simply just eat up the prey. Number 3, the cellar spider. Cellar spider is like when you think of a cellar spider, a cellar spider is basically the daddy long leg spider. This guy, you probably have heard of him. Daddy long legs. He's got really long, skinny legs. It's called a cellar spider because you can find it in cellars. And these creatures are very small and have long, thin legs and a long, cylindrical abdomen. And when daddy long legs are disturbed, then they bounce up and down so the predators can't tell. Well, the long, skinny legs are kind of confusing, so they bounce up and down, and the predators get confused by the bouncing and the long legs. Number 4, the raft spider. Raft spiders are a kind of fishing spider who can eat small frogs, fish, and they can literally walk on water. If you've heard of a water strider, then you'll know how. And spitting spiders, not spinning spiders, I said spitting spiders, spit silk out of their fangs. A combination of silk and venom can immobilize the prey in seconds. It puts its two fangs in a zigzag pattern, and boom, a streamline of silk comes at lightning speed at the prey, immobilizing it and sticking it to the ground so the spider can eat it. Number 6, the crab spider. Crab spiders capture things like bees and stuff like that. The way they do this is by waiting at flowers. Bees love flowers, so they special colored crab spiders can let bee on special colored flowers, like this yellow one. You have to zoom in close to see it. They're hunting for pollinators like butterflies and bees. Number 7, the ogre-faced spider. I don't have a picture of it in this book, but it has excellent night vision, and it does a very unusual thing with its web. It makes a web, but then it hangs up here, camouflaged, and just like the daddy long legs, it has extremely long, skinny legs used for camouflage, and boom, casting its net upon its prey. That's how it got its nickname, the net-casting spider. And number 8, the trapdoor spider. Trapdoor spiders, what they do is they don't build a web, just like crab spiders and jumping spiders, but however, unlike jumping spiders, they don't go out and hunt for prey actively, nor like crab spiders, they wait in a specific, well, they're more like crab spiders because they do wait in a specific place, but instead of crab spiders waiting on flowers, they wait underground in burrows. With a trap door made of dirt, mud, rocks, leaves, whatever it can find, that's camouflaged with the ground. And then, like this, you see it's underground with a trap door. And then, when prey passes around, then boom, the trapdoor spider comes out to grab the prey and then takes it back underground. It's like a trap door, in a cellar. And trapdoor spiders can move things that are 180 times their own weight. That's cool. So, next time you see a spider, you gotta think they're cool, because spiders are awesome. And that's the end of this episode.